So Albert and I are headed out to Life Care Hospital in Bungoma.
Hi.
We are going to we're going to the lab there. I'm sorry. I'm so pregnant. I have pregnancy brain. I haven't been able to eat since last night because the gynecologist wants me to take a blood sugar test. Because of my age, we haven't had any signs of anything off. But I just met with the gynecologist for the first time because the pregnancy hasn't had complications. I went a little bit late. The baby is scheduled for August 24th. It has to be a C-section because my other two babies had to be C-sections. So now I'm just kind of stuck doing C-sections. But before she does anything, she wants to check the blood sugars. The long test, not just the like pricking and testing you, like don't eat from last night, come in the morning before you've eaten, and then they test the blood to get a base and then make you drink that sugared stuff. So, and then they like continue to test you after that. I did this when I was, I don't know, 14 or 15 once to see if I had hypoglycemia at that time. But she's testing for the diabetes during pregnancy, basically. And she doesn't think anything would be wrong. They tested the blood sugars before and they were fine, but she wants to do the extended test because I'm 38 years old now, and it's just one of those risk factors she wants to rule out. So we're on the way now.
Karibu kwenye chaneli yetu. Welcome to our channel. We are the Wanyoni family, an American missionary family living and serving in a rural village in Bungoma. Together, we are Mzunkusu. We believe in being the hands and feet of Christ to the world around us. Journey with us as we homeschool, run our homestead, and most importantly, bring the love of Christ to everyone we can. Enjoy Safari Pamoja Nasi.
I think this is the first video I've made in our car. We got it in April from a long savings from some gifts we were getting for our family's needs. Now that we're having child number 4, it's nice to have a car. So we got a 2004 Toyota Wish. 20 years old, but God blessed us with a great engine. And we've had to do some minor repairs, but here in Kenya it's a lot cheaper to do repairs than back home, so I'm grateful for that. But all in all, it's a really sturdy car for a 20-year-old, and I'm really grateful for this thing. It gets great gas mileage. That's what we were looking for, was something really reliable, something that could carry our whole family and hopefully do ministry work. So we're able to take much of our football team in this car. When you pack them in, you can get it's a 7-seater officially, but sometimes you can pack in more than that, because here in these village areas, that's what people do. So we take the team here in this and 2 other pickies, the motorcycles, for those of you that are not from Kenya. And we're able to take them on trips for less money than we used to. So this has been a really big blessing. It's also really, really nice not to be on a motorbike when I'm 1 month from baby's due date here. So yeah, you see that one? Baby's gotten big. So we did find out it's a girl. I haven't announced it on YouTube yet, I guess, because I haven't been active. My phone was broken for the last couple months, so I wasn't able to get anything up. We finally got a new one last week. So this is the first video I'm making with my new phone. We're still making car payments, so things are a bit tight right now. But we should be done well, we're hoping by the end of the year that we'll be able to make a large payment, but if not, we'll be done by March of next year. So not too long now. March or April. I don't know. We'll have to look it up. March or April of next year, we financed the last $1,000 of the car, because We brought cash that we had saved up. The car was listed at a certain price, and so we were going for like the listed price, and we brought enough cash to take care of the car, the registration, and all of the other things. And we'd been saving for so long, we thought, you know, we thought we were prepared, but what we found out when we got to Nairobi to pick it up is that it's very common that when you get to the dealerships in Nairobi, the brokers that work at the dealerships have told you a lower price than what the person who's actually selling the car is wanting to take for it. So then you've already dealt with the broker, you've already set a price, you've already gone with all of the money. We have a neighbor who's asking for a ride, so we had to discuss.
I don't know, it's ripe, what do you say?
For ripe?
I don't know, we need to try what do you need, I don't know.
Oh, it's okay, just talk to them and see what they need, and then
What is it?
if they need a ride, give them a ride.
Hey.
Pretty much every time we head out, there's somebody who needs a ride. This one is life in the village. One amazing thing, when my mom comes back from America, because we have a car now, we'll be able to pick her up from the airport ourselves. I'm so happy. This is 6 years in Kenya, being on a motorbike for 5 of them, walking for 1 of them, and now finally we have saved up enough for a car. We sold 2 of our cows and saved up for years. And we had like a savings budget for the car, and then we had others. So all in all, this car was like $6,000. And it took us 6 years to save for, and that was just 5,000, like 5,500 of it. So then with the financing, there was another like 1,000 on top of it. So it's like 6,500 or something like that. If you calculate it out, I don't know. I'm really not the best with math in my head all the time. And then the pregnancy is making me really cloudy, and I haven't eaten since last night, so I'm more cloudy. Anyway, somewhere around 6,500. Maybe less than that with the exchange rate. It might be like closer to 6,000 with the exchange rate. But either way, we financed the last 1,000 because the broker had agreed on one price with us, and then once we got there to pick up the car, and we brought cash for everything because we did not want to get into a loan. Nairobi is, depending on the transportation, you take somewhere around 10 to 14 hours away, depending on traffic and what the transportation is that you're taking.
So this child must like this. He said he did it for grandma there and he beating him. Now he need to go home, now he run away. You come here, now you need to help him out. You come and you find another potomo you take for very far. And
he needs to go for the police or the children's office because he needs to make a report about what's happening.
No,
it's not just to run away.
So that one is home, he's going home.
Far as home. There is a endangered child trying to get back home, so we're going to help with transport on that. A lot of times people visit relatives out here. I'm not going to show the child on the video. But a lot of times people stay with relatives out here and then they get beat and treated badly, and then they have to try and get back home. So that's something we're dealing with now. So we're headed out. We're happy for the blessing. It's thanks to supporters who have been giving to Albert and me and the kids' welfare, specifically, that we were able to save up for this. And the last couple years we've had a little bit more coming in, thanks to people who see our stuff on YouTube and donate on the website. donate towards other people's needs on the website. There's so many people in our community who are getting help, and I wanted to thank you guys for that. It's because of you guys that that's happening. And we've got some supporters from back home, and we've got some supporters who have become a regular part of our lives from YouTube, and we're just grateful to have you all in our lives. I'm sorry I haven't posted as much. Now everything seems to be working out now, so I can post a lot more and get you guys updated. I'm going to be putting up, I know it's a little late because it's only 1 month until the baby, but I've had several people asking for like kind of baby registry items, and even though we don't really have a way to get stuff off of Amazon back home, there are a couple of websites here in Kenya that I found some things on them that I like. So I don't know if I'll like post pictures on the website for people, or if I don't know. I have to figure it out and figure out how to post them and let people know, but I've had people asking, so since you guys are asking me, I'm going to try and get something out there with a few items. I have a lot of things for babies already because I've had 2 of them, but it's been 4 years since I had my last one, and there are certain things that have been eaten by rats, and there are certain things that have been worn out, and we just don't have them anymore, and there's a lot of stuff that we've given away. So there are a few things that we need to get. I mean, one thing is a car seat, because here we are with a car, a great blessing, but we want to have the safety of a car seat for the baby, not just do it like the village way where I'm carrying the baby in the car all the time. So so we picked like a good car seat, but one that's like one that's not like the most expensive car seat, because we don't want to spend a lot. So so I have one like listed, and I'm probably gonna put some stuff on Facebook for those of you who are following me on Facebook. And then here, I don't know, I'll try and do something on YouTube. I have to figure out what.
Hey guys, I love you so much. What you done for us, and everything you do for us. Let God bless you, and what God you provide, what you need for your life too, and let everything go through. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We love you guys. Buddha. Oh, okay. Hey.
How are you?
I'm recording a video. This is our vet for all of our like cows and goats and everything. These power lines all went in, what, 2 years ago now, Albert?
Yeah.
2.5 years ago, maybe. So most of the time that I've been in Kenya, we haven't had like a hardline electric system. After we were married for about 6 months, so close to a year after I had been in Kenya, we got a solar system. Before that, we were using a kerosene lamp. And when these lines went in, there was a government program to help us get set up with power. We only had to pay for the wiring of the house itself, and then the hookup for the power, all of the posts and the wires and everything coming up to the house, the government provided, because they were hooking up the whole area. And then there's just like a hookup fee, but the nice thing with the hookup fee is that once they set up your like power line and your box, and they do token boxes out here instead of like, well, in our area, instead of the like pay-as-you-go meters, you have like a token box that you add tokens, and then you use them up, and then once they're used up, your power cuts off, so then you add more tokens. So once your token box is set up, this one's my Kibuke. It's the market closest to us. But anyway, once your token box is set up, You make payments, and about half of your payment goes towards that government, like 16,000 that the government charges for hookup. I don't know if it was 15 or 16. That's why it wasn't really like written down. It was just something that I knew we had to pay. And 2 months ago, we finished paying that off. So now all of the money that we put on goes towards the power consumption rather than half of it going towards the sorry, rather than half of it going towards the paying off of that hookup. Anyway, Albert's calling over a Boda to help this girl out to get her home.
Asante haya. Corona na newa. Nakakulange wazi ndiano no mwana. Ndiano no mwana mala. Bali kana haji bali na kwewa. Sisi na kweni wa. Sisi na kweni. Esa idea bumo. Esa idea bumo. Singi jinga. No singi mimi.
It's saying it costs 200 to get there, not 100.
Karibu what? Karibu nasianda. Karibu nasianda. Oui.
Let me see. Let me see what I have. Okay, I have another one here.
This money,
okay.
I think this one can eat this with it.
Yeah. Exactly.
No. Umwana inokho bali ano kubuye mabali bamutesa nona kalelo umwana yakhala kunyanga luhu ahola sasisa.
That's cash we get from the Boda. So I usually have a little bit of cash around because we are renting out our bike right now, and every single day we get like 300 shillings from it. That's like around $2.25 American right now, I think. Let me not show you the girl. To protect her safety, I'm not showing the girl. Was trying to show my Anja, and then I didn't realize we had to stop still. I forgot. So here's my Anja. Kibuke. There's more than one Mayanja here. From what I've been told by one of the ladies I know from Kenya, she said Mayanja just means market. So this is the Kibuke market. During certain days, on market days, they'll sell like cows and goats and things here. And then they have chickens and turkeys back that way. But there you go, that's the full market. And then once you get all the way to town, there's a big market on the inside. And then if you go the other way from our house, rather than down the Kibuke way, you can head up to Mayanja Milo, which is a larger market. You can get better prices on some of the vegetables and the fruits up there. Or you can go farther away. What? Chihuahua is how many minutes away? Like 40 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Around 40 minutes you can get up to Chihuahua, which is where all of the fruits and vegetables really come from for our markets out here. You can get even better discounts out there if you buy in bulk. I've been told that they have orange sweet potatoes at the Chihuahua market sometimes. But I have literally, even though it's only 40 minutes away, I have not one time been to the Chihuahua market to buy anything. I always just buy what's close to us because we're always so focused on trying to get things done. It's like, okay, go to the one that's close, come back home, finish what we need to do. Anyway, one day I will make it out to Chihuahua and we'll get orange sweet potatoes because you guys, I miss orange sweet potatoes. So in America, I used to eat orange sweet potatoes a lot. And the funny thing is, I don't know, like I've had the American sweet potatoes, which are the orange ones, and I've had the Irene sweet potatoes, which are the orange ones. And honestly, I mean, it might just be that things grow sweeter in Kenya, honestly. But from what it tastes like the ones that I'm used to from America are the Irene sweet potatoes. The American sweet potatoes taste way too sweet and custardy. Like seriously, let me tell you this. Once I need to look at you. The American sweet potatoes that you get out here, you guys. Like any Americans that come to Kenya, you guys need to buy American sweet potatoes and just bake them. Don't put anything on them. Just bake them as they are. Those things are like custard. They're like sweet potato custard when you eat them. You can eat them with a spoon. They are so delicious and so sweet. They do not taste like a regular sweet potato. And I know they're supposed to be the same breed that we grow in America, but out here they taste so much sweeter. Like that thing tastes like a dessert. It tastes like an indulgence, like a sinful indulgence that I shouldn't be eating for my health. But it's literally just a root vegetable that's come up from the ground. So I don't know, like I like both the American and the Irene, but I had to tell you guys that because I am blown away every time I eat one of those things. How amazingly like sweet and dessert like it is. Out here things just seem to grow sweeter. I can't explain it. It has the perfect climate for so many different things. It has such amazing food here. Like as far as the homegrown foods, you know. I'm concentrating. So, let's see. So we'll welcome our baby in what, 35, 36 days now?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, and I had somebody ask me, so I'm just going to address it in the video. I always have the link for our website underneath the videos here. So if you guys do feel like helping out the ministry or anything that our like family's doing, or you want to like even just read news about what we're doing, I try and update the website with different people around us who might need a little bit of extra help. Then we have the funding to be able to do, so then people can like help them out too. We can do specific projects. So if anyone wants to see any of the specifics of what we're doing, or any specifics of the family's needs or the ministry needs, we always have that listed right underneath the videos. So as far as I know, there's not really filming inside the hospital, so we'll head in and do the testing. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so they gave me 75 milligrams of glucose to mix into the water. Once it's mixed, I have 5 minutes to drink it. Will prick me in the lab and test the blood sugars for 2 hours. I got most of it in. I barely got any on the table. It's so full. How am I gonna... I'm trying not to spill anything. They said not to drink it all at once because it could cause me to get nauseous. So to drink it slowly for 5 minutes. Alright. I haven't done this for a long time. The one we used back home was like this orange drink. It had like a kind of a slightly orange flavor. I think I've seen people out here use those before too. But it's the same stuff as glucose that's suspended in liquid. Alright, let's get this done then, huh? 5 minutes. I'm just waiting 2 more tests to go, and then urinalysis, and then we can, I don't know. I mean, I need to check and see if the gynecologist wants to see us after that, or who we give these results to, because I really don't have any direction on that. She told me to take the test. I just don't know what we do after we take the test. So once we have the results, I think we might need to go back and see her, but I'm not sure. But I was happy to meet her yesterday. She's a really good bedside manner. I found out the price for the The price for delivering the baby, it's going to be somewhere around, man, I'm trying to like, the exchange rate is different than it used to be and it continually changes. A little bit more than 1,000 American dollars, I believe. But maybe not quite. Maybe around 1,000. I think it's around $1,000 that we're doing. So we'll have that that we're budgeting for. And then just a few baby items. Like I need a mosquito net for the baby bed. Like you can't just not have a mosquito net. You have to have a mosquito net for the baby. Car seat. We've been discussing a stroller. I could see how it could benefit us having a stroller. We've never done it before, but our life looks a little different now than it used to. And so I think it might really be nice to have a stroller this time. We go on a lot of outings for doing ministry work. We go to town more than we used to. There's a lot more that we do outside of the house than we used to do because of our expanding ministry and all of the people that we're working with. So I don't know. I'm trying to calculate what can be done. I'm gonna put some stuff up and see. My family back home's been asking. I have some friends online who have been asking. I have some friends from back home who have been asking. So I just need to take time and do it. Sometimes I get so busy that I have every intention of putting something out, and then time just goes by and I don't. So I think when I get home today, or maybe when I'm eating something after I'm done here, I brought a yogurt, but I think I need to go and get something with some protein in it. Albert and I are also having something in our sinuses. I think June brought something home from school. The kids always do, you know. So I might get some ginger and lemon drink. The ginger and lemon stuff really helps clear everything up. So we try and do that one instead of taking a lot of medicines. Anyway, I don't know. It's just a waiting game now, and then I'll get everything up that I can. All the tests are done. The urinalysis is done. Waiting for the gynecologist now in line. She's in surgery at the moment, so we're waiting her to finish, and then we're second in line to see her. And then we'll go get food. So I feel like I'm crashing right now. Something with protein in it, like the eggs they sell on the road, or sausage or something. I'm so tired right now. Alright, so it is 3:13, and we're finally leaving the doctor's office now. The gynecologist, once we had to see her at like 12 o'clock, she was in a surgery, and so we waited for a couple of hours, and then the hospital took us to another gynecologist that isn't the one that we're typically working with. He was able to get in touch with the other lady as the surgery ended and just get her, like, say so on like what we're supposed to do and give us directions, like kind of borderline on my test, like borderline normal. It's on the high side of normal, and so they said they want me to like cut out sugars every other day and see how that works, and also to make sure that I'm like going out for walks and stuff like that. So at the beginning of this pregnancy, I was getting motion sickness from going out on walks. Don't know why. I've never gotten motion sickness in my life, especially not from walking. I was fine on the motorbike, but walking was giving me motion sickness, so I've got to get back out there and start going on regular walks, maybe like in the cool mornings or the cool evenings, whenever it's starting to cool down. So we'll see how things go. Trying to take it down from like the high side of normal down to like normal. Anyway, I haven't eaten anything. I'm hungry. I have a headache. I want to go and get some, maybe like some eggs from the street vendor, and then we'll go get some dawa for the cold that Albert and I both have.